Alright, today I'm gonna try and explain how I made my louvers as best as possible. If I don't explain anything that you have questions about, just leave them in the comments and I'll answer them. But so this is what I started with, and this is basically the end product here. There's still flukes. Some stuff still needs to be worked out. The hard part will be my application is a little bit different than most, but I did have it set up normally. I will have some old footage in this video. It'll show how it operates, but it will make it a little bit difficult. Just a little bit difficult to try and explain it today, but I will go over some stuff with you guys so that way you can. There will be some figuring out that you'll have to do, but this will get you pretty close, So, alright, I'll get you flipped around here and we'll go over how the hinges are mounted. Alright, so the hinge setup, this is how I have it. These are just some standard, like, straight from Home Depot style. And I just drilled holes right into this. So, unless you want to figure out a better mounting way, this is kind of the only solution I had. I don't really trust 3M tape to try and hold something like this down, because this would be really bad to have fly off. I mean, you could put maybe some sort of retention on there. But what I did, I put, this is through and through. And if you look there, there's a rubber gasket. And then on the other side, there's rubber, they're washers with rubber on the inside. So that way there's nothing but rubber on this to help prevent putting stress on it. When you drill the holes in here, put blue tape over it and then mark them. You can pretty much put them wherever the hell you want, pretty much. I've been thinking about putting a third one right here, maybe, just because it sags a little. I tried combating that with adding some more metal to the louvers, which I can show you soon here. But yeah, this is my my setup here for it. As you can see, my Fiero is a little bit different. And then this is when I had my full deck lid. I used some what are they? They're splitter rods for like a front splitter on a car, and I just drilled holes and used washers and put them right here. I will probably put a link in the description for the splitter rods, and I'll actually grab one if I can find them, and then I'll show you what they are, and how I went about mounting from here to the louvers. So yeah, but that's going to be the gist on doing the hinges. All right. So let's continue out to the outside here and we'll go over the louvers. Okay, so these louvers are off of, these are both actually off of 89 Dodge Daytona Shelby. I know that there is differences between the body styles. So I guess basically the big thing to look for is that when you measure from here to over there, make sure that that is the same width as the back of the fastback. If that's, because this is the big part, is this top part being the right width. The bottom should be, in theory, the closest. And you can always bend it a little bit to try and, get it to the right width. But yeah, so on the stock one, there is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Looks like 11 slats. And then this one, I've only got 9. So I ended up having to cut 2 slats off. Assuming I did my math correctly there. But, so yeah, you have to cut 2 slats off. Basically, I just cut right here. Let's lift these up. Of those sorts. And then this is we'll flip it around here so I can look at the other stuff here. Okay, So on the underside of mine, to prevent some, see, when mine got towed, I don't have these fastened down anyway, and it flung up, so it bent this stuff on me. So I re-put this in here to try and keep some rigidity there, and then I also put one across the bottom to try and come up with a better solution for how these sit on the sides. But we'll probably throw this onto my car temporarily just so I can show you a little bit more on it, and then we can try and figure out how the alignments work with the pusher or the splitter rods, because I don't really remember. And then so this doesn't use the stock location for the screws, so you have these extra holes here. If I had a TIG welder, I would, fill those in, but I don't. So they've just been open. But I recommend stainless hardware, even though I haven't had really good luck with them. But they like to break. You put them in once, and then anytime you go to try to remove them, they break on me. I don't know why, but so yeah. All right, next thing we're gonna go slap this onto my Fiero, and then we can go over some other stuff. I'll see if I can find that splitter rod, so that way I can show you those. But all right, see you in the next clip. Alright, so just note that these would actually sit probably about there. They just sit down because I do not have these plastic pieces in, and they won't be in on my application. Like I said, my application will be different than yours, but I should be able to hopefully get you through this. So first we're going to talk about these splitters. Alright, so what I have done is you put it through here. Okay, so it has these little guys on here, alright? You're going to take that off, find a bolt that'll fit through here, through that eyelet, put it through. I put a washer on this side, washer on that side, then I put a nut, and then I used, there will be a washer on, there's two washers here. Two washers, and then so those will go in between here where that hole is. You can do it on the inside or the outside, like so. So it'll be like that, and then the other one goes into this hole, like so, and then it'll be attached. Looks like I must have them under. But yeah, you'll have them attached like so. So that way, when you lift up your deck lid, this whole thing lifts straight up with the deck lid, and it actually works pretty damn good. I have a video. I'm pretty sure it shows you that whole function, and I'll put that in here. Made an improvement on the louvers. I used some of these. I think they're for like the splitters on the front, but they work significantly better. I will put a link in the description for these push rods. They're just off of eBay. You can get black, carbon fiber, whatever the hell you want. And then over on these side pieces where you'll need to come up with either a solution of some sort. I think like a felt pad would probably work pretty good to prevent it from rubbing into the plastic over here. I'll run and grab those and I can show you what I'm talking about. Alright, let's see if it shows up. But it like wore holes right in there, so that kind of not good. But I figure if you put a felt pad over that, or if you like double side tape some like a piece of metal on there or something, should be good. Or maybe like a piece of rubber or something, you might be good. But yeah. If you got any questions, just leave them in the comments and I will get to them. Or you can get me on Facebook if you know me on the Fiero group. But alright, that's going to be it for this one. Like, comment, subscribe. There's always content, Fiero content. And then we also got some Conquest content. So, alright, thanks for checking it out.